everybody, welcome back. This is another Beyond Click and Cliff podcast where you get to listen to my life experiences, life story, experiences, anything and everything that's past Lego. Everybody knows my channel is a Lego channel, but I've been wanting to give you guys more than just Lego. Let you get inside, to to get to know me beyond Click and Cliff, where you can know some experiences, life stories, my own thoughts about life in general, anything and everything except Lego. This is a podcast where you guys can have me on in the background as you build your Lego, you work, clean house, mow the yard, whatever it is. There's something out. If you need something for noise, I am certainly your guy because I can bring a lot of noise. But yeah, real quick, make sure you like the channel. For some reason, YouTube wants people to like the videos for them to push it. And I like to get out more to more folks out there. If you would, do me that solid and hit the like button because I will do it for you. But anyway, today I kind of want to talk about a couple things. It's springtime. I love springtime. Springtime makes me feel good inside. Maybe it's because I was trapped in the house all winter. You go outside, everything was so cold and gloomy. But now you're going outside, you're seeing new flowers blooming, trees blossoming, and stuff like that. It's not, when you walk out, it's not torture, 100-degree weather yet, where you walk out in sweat and miserable. You walk out, it's a little chilly, but not too, it's tolerable, but the air seems fresher. You breathe in all the pollen and get a big cold. But other than that, it's pretty outside. I remember as a kid, I was an active kid. I always was outside. I never was inside. My parents wouldn't let me stay inside and stay in my room. And they told me when it was time, after breakfast, it was time to go out. It was time for me to go out. I had to do my chores. Back then, my dad had a little spot, and I had to have chores. I mowed the yard, helped around the place. I had chores. I couldn't just sit around. If I did, I got in trouble, and I didn't want to be in trouble. But I had chores. And after I get on my chores, I went to play with my friends. We played basketball, football, rotor bikes all over town. When the streetlights come on, that was my curfew. I had to be inside by then. My parents wouldn't let me stay inside the house all day and play video games or whatever. And I understand times change now. We live in a world where it's nothing but chaos and crime. But in my town, you really didn't get that. You didn't have that at that time. So I played outside all day. Didn't do much. Played with my friends. Like I said, played basketball, roller bikes, whatever. I stayed outside. That was a life. I think the only time my parents allowed me to stay in if it was raining or snow on the ground. If it wasn't in them two cases, I was outside, which I loved. I had no complaints about that. I didn't want to be stuck inside, but that's when I was a kid. Now, as I'm older, I don't go out much, and I've been trying to change that. If you haven't been noticing on my Aftermath and Click and Cliff's week, I just changed that. Click and Cliff's Aftermath. I've been trying to get out and about more. and I stay in my Lego room all week. I still struggle. I still have weeks where I do stay inside, but the solar eclipse is coming on April 8th, and I guess I'm going to sit outside and watch that. I think it happens on Tuesday. Anyway, so I won't be in my Lego room that day, so I'll go outside and look at that. Whatever time that is. It's supposed in my state, it's supposed to be the best spot. So I guess there's a lot of people coming out from all over the place to Arkansas or Arkansas, and gonna be looking at that thing. I know my little town, all the motels that we have, and the one bed and breakfast is all booked up for this event, and same in the surrounding towns. So, a lot of people are going to be here, but I guess it is what it is. But that's happening, so I may go out there and look at that. I don't know. We'll see. My luck, I'll probably stay inside and miss the whole darn thing, thinking this is going to storm. How dark is it going to be outside? Who knows? I don't even know how long it's supposed to last for, so we'll see. But that's going to be a little bit interesting. But yeah, but then, when I first got married, I had a little place out in the country. We had 20 acres, and 10 acres was wooded. And I used to go out there with a weed eater, and we'd eat out some trails. I'd walk that woods, just look at nature. I like nature. I like looking at it. Deer, butterflies, squirrels. One of the ones I really couldn't stand was snakes. But as long as I knew where they were, I was okay because I could walk around them. I don't have to cross their paths. It's someone that you don't see get you. But I used to make trails in the woods, and I used to have fun walking the trails, just looking at wildlife. And I know out there, I was safe. It was just a good time, man. I did it every night. I walked them trails every night just because, for one, okay, I ain't trying to be, I understand not everybody can buy a house. I was fortunate enough, I had a good job where I was able to afford to buy my own house out in the country, and things wasn't always that way. But I'll get into that too here in a little bit. But it felt good. You had that selfish pride, hey, I own this. This is mine. This is my land. This is just, you get that good warming sensation and feeling that, hey, you accomplished something in your life. When I first met my wife, I had goals. And I hit every one of them. And I told her my goals. The first goal was buy me a boat. Buy me a house with some land, and then I'll marry you. That was the goals. And I did. I went out and bought me a boat. Because I loved fishing. I loved being on the water. I fished every weekend, or every day that I was off work. I would hook up to that boat and go to the lake, and I was there all day and into the night. Come home, eat dinner, shower up, go, and then ready to go work the next day. That was my days off. I met my wife when we were in high school. We dated, and we broke up. And after I graduated, we reconnected and got married and all that stuff. But I had goals. I wanted a boat, and I wanted a house, and then we'll get married, because what I was going to do, move her in with my parents. So, we did that. I bought the boat. A few years later, me and my fiance at the time, we went looking at houses, and I was strict. I did not want nothing in town. I didn't want nothing. I didn't want a neighbor. And we found the perfect place, and we got it. We moved in, got married. And then we got married, moved in. Life was grand until 03. Then a tornado came and wiped that house out. And my boat went boo, bye-bye. And at that time, I didn't know. I was lost, and we moved to town. Still, it was okay. It was good. It wasn't that bad as I thought. I didn't buy me another boat. Because at that time, we had a daughter, and I spent more of my time being a family guy than going out on my boat. So the boat wasn't being used anyway. It was, but it wasn't as much as I used to. Have, use it. So I didn't replace the boat. I did buy. I had to buy a new house, so we took the insurance money from that and bought a new house. I kept the land, but then I ended up selling it later on because I wasn't doing anything with it. I went out there to clean up the mess, the house, the destruction after the tornado. I cleaned it up, dug a big old hole and buried all of it. That's what they told us to do, so that's what we did. I ended up selling that to my neighbor. He had a cattle farm, and of course you could always use acres. So I sold that 20 acres to him. So he bought it, and then we moved to town and lived our life. But back at the ranch, like the spring weather, just the aroma of it. I don't know if that's the right word. If it is, if it ain't, I apologize. But it's just something about spring makes me energized. It's like makes me motivated to do something until it gets to 100-degree burning desert heat where you walk out instant sweat. I stay in the house. That's why I always said spring and fall is my favorite weather, because spring, everything's coming back to life, and it's 70 degrees, you just kind of, it feels good to be outside to do something. You can get something done and be comfortable. In fall, well, it's a different kind of sensation. It's like, it's still pretty. The leaves are changing colors, and the weather ain't hot. You go outside and enjoy your outside experience. So it's all good. But wintertime and summertime, you're stuck in the house because you got 10 feet of snow outside. I admit the first day of snow it's kind of cool because it's different. But after that, it's just trying to drive, and when you gotta go somewhere, it's a pain in the butt because you gotta make sure you can get out of your driveway and get down the road without slipping off in a ditch. Sometime when you're walking out, you can't breathe because of the heat that's smacking you in the face. Yeah, that's when I wish maybe we moved to Alaska, but then it'd be winter all year round. I don't know about that, but all in all, spring and fall is my favorite. But spring, I don't know, something about it is better. It's like you get to see the new life coming out. You see little fawns with the mama deer, and you feel, to me, it makes you feel more vibrant, more energized, and that's me. I like it, and that's my favorite time of year. But yeah, as I get older, I think I enjoy it a lot better, because when I was young, I didn't care as long as I was able to go outside and play. That's all that mattered. I didn't know, and at that time I didn't care if it was 110 degrees to 40 degrees. I was outside playing it. But as I get older, I'm not outside playing basketball. Look at me. I'm not playing basketball. I should be playing basketball, but I'm not. That's another journey that I'm struggling with in my life is my weight, and I've never been this big in my life, and it's bothering the heck out of me, and it's causing health issues, which it's I don't know. It just, I got a dead thyroid, and that controls your metabolism, and so everything I eat, my body stores, and I mean, I guess I can starve myself, and it won't do that. But I like food too. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like food, but I don't. Contrary to belief, I don't eat 24/7. I eat maybe 2 meals a day. Well, 3. I eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And dinner's not that much. Lunch, you know, it could be the things I eat too. So it's a combination of everything, of course. But that's another podcast. I'm not. That's my struggle, and I'm fighting with it right now. But that's my struggle, and we're gonna get through it just fine. No big deal. But yeah, but spring, I do want to go out and enjoy it more. And if you ever watched my last aftermath, I went garage selling last Saturday, which was awesome. I got out, we were out all day. It was a good time. I was tired at the end, but it was a good time. I was trying to find Lego, couldn't find it, but I found other stuff. Um, but yeah, I really really enjoyed it, and there's gonna be some more garage sales I won't be going to all year round, so it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be I get out of the house, I get to enjoy the weather, enjoy the time with my family. That's all. What always try to have time with the family, and that's what you're supposed to do, I think, in life. But yeah, until then, who knows? This summertime, I do want to go fishing. I'm going to be doing a lot more of that. Told my wife the other day we've got to get out of the house, go fishing, or do something at least once or twice a month. I think it'd be fun. See what we catch, see what we can do, have a picnic, just go fishing. So we're gonna try doing that. But yeah, but yeah, so just enjoy yourselves. That's the best thing I can tell you. Try to make your life better, and that's what I'm trying to do. At least make me feel like I accomplish something every day. I do something, try to do something every day. Make me feel like I accomplished something. And I want to spend more time out of my house, out of my Lego room. Ain't that weird? A Lego man went out of his Lego room? Crazy. Maybe I need to go see a doctor. I don't know. No, I want to spend time in here too, but I think if I could balance out the two, it would be awesome. I think I just got to do it. But yeah, I think this is where I'm going to leave it with you guys. Like I said, I hope you enjoy these Beyond the Clicking Cliffs. Where I give you experiences and my thoughts and my journey on stuff and all that. And I know today was kind of all over the place, but it was more about spring, and all that good stuff. So, guys, like I always say, life's too short. Don't waste it being in a cave. Go out and enjoy the world that we have. And I know we watch the news, and there's a lot of bad things that happen out there, but I think there's a lot of good things out there too. Still, I don't believe that everything's bad as the news puts it out. They only concentrate on the bad stuff. So I know there's still good out there. So go out there and enjoy, even if it's just a walk down the street or drive in the country. Just kind of get out there a little bit. Get out and get some fresh air. Well, yeah, I'm gonna leave this with you guys. Hope you like it. If you do, please hit that like button. Leave me a comment. Let me know what y'all feel and think. And subscribe if you like this. Maybe consider subscribing and tell your friends. Share it and tell your friends. Always be nice. Be good to each other. Pay it forward. Do something nice for somebody. Go open the door at a store for somebody, or offer to help an old lady take out the groceries at a grocery store, or just be nice, pay it forward, and until next time, bye bye.